Alright guys, Hayes Inc here. Welcome back to the channel for another This Light video. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to get your characters strong enough to be beating the harder content in this game. Some of the end game content, if you will. It's not all about leveling your characters, you need to do a little bit more than that, and a lot of it is going to revolve around the relic system, okay? Now by now, most of you should know how to get relics, so I'm not going to talk about that in this video. What we're going to talk about is the different types of gear that you've got, and what gear, more importantly, to choose to spend your gold leveling to get yourself stronger, okay? So, first off, we're going to go in and look at our gear, okay? I'm just going to jump in like this. Okay, so we're going to have a look at the different gear you've got available. Now, first of all, most of you should know by now there is star rarity for gear. You've got 6 star, 5 star, 4 star, so on, okay? Now, within that, you've also got subsets, okay? Now, what I mean is, if you look here, you'll see that this Windwalker Una is superior, okay? If you go to this one, you'll see it is elite, okay? And if we keep going through, we should find gear that is, someone will have it on, I don't know who though. We're looking for flawless gear, okay? One of these I think might be flawless, that one. Superior, superior, superior. Got to find the flawless gear here. Flawless, there you go, flawless, okay. So you've got flawless, you've got superior, and you've got elite, okay. Now, you should pretty much know by now, flawless is going to give you the best gains, superior is going to give you better gains than elite, but not as good as flawless, and then elite, okay. So in an ideal scenario, you want to focus on flawless gear. Now that's easier said than done, but I would say that if you're pushing gear all the way to maximum, if you've got a flawless piece there, you might want to consider putting your investment into that before you put it into something like an elite piece, okay? But it's not just as simple as that. You have to look at your subsets, okay? Now, if you look at gear here, what we're going to do is I'm going to go to my general relics, okay? So we'll go inventory, we'll go to relics. Let's go and have a look at them all, okay? So if we'll go sell as if I'm going to sell them, okay? And then what we'll do is we will order them by 5 stars, 6 star and 5 star. We'll just look at 6 stars and 5 stars. Okay, so if we have a look just here, you'll see that I've got elite, flawless, elite, flawless, elite, right? So what we're going to do is I'm going to look at the same sets, okay? It makes more sense to do that. So main attribute will be no, we want the set attribute will be, yeah, no, that's fine, we'll just do it the old fashioned way. Okay, so we'll look at, first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to compare this one, which is an elite, to, that won't work, this one to, it'd be easier if I could order this in a better way. Right, actually, hang on, this might be a better way to do it. That one, no, they're both elites. Right, it's going to be easier to do this in the Esper screen, so I'm going to go into the Esper screen to do this. It's going to be a lot simpler. So we'll go to relics, click on you, that'll bring up all the triangle relics. So if we look here, we'll see that she has got an elite relic, he has got a superior relic. And we can look at the two of them compared here, okay? So for his superior relic, they're both leveled to 15. You can see that the attack stat is the same on them. If you look, however, here you'll see that he gets a higher attack bonus. Accuracy, can't do a direct comparison there. Crit rate, can't do a direct comparison there. I mean, it's difficult to do a direct comparison when I've not got the exact same two pieces of gear, but basically you're going to get better stats off of the superior than you are the elite, okay? But what you need to do is when you're equipping gear to your characters, you need to focus on more than just your main stat, okay? Because for this guy, for example, I'm trying to build up attack, but I'm also trying to build up crit, okay? So when it comes to other sets of gear, I'm trying to find things like this here that's got the plus 15% crit rate, okay? Now, You don't always know what you're going to get. Those are kind of secret unlocks, so sometimes once you've unlocked all 5, it might be worth ditching a piece of gear, okay? Once you've unlocked all 5 of your slots, you know what you're going to get, and I think you unlock them all at around about level 6. In fact, let's just do it with a piece of gear just now, okay? So you'll see that I've got 2 stats on this just now. Let's find a superior that starts with 3, superior, starts with 4 actually, that's not too bad. Superior, we'll do it with an elite, right? We're going to do it with an elite. So I'm going to enhance this elite. I've got no intention of using this elite, okay? But we'll do it to level 6. And I think that should, at this point, unlock all the substats. So that gives us 1. And then on the next level, we'll see if it can hurry up. I wish you could just hit instant on this. Unlock bottom one. Right, so I had to level it to level 6, but that allows me to see what all the substats are going to be on this piece of gear, okay? And I can now look at that and say, okay, leveling this gear is going to give me a chance of getting more accuracy, it's going to give me a chance of getting more HP. I don't want that, this isn't any good to me, I'm not going to invest in that gear. So I would back out, and then I can use that piece of gear to sell and get myself some extra gold, okay? So basically what you want to do is you want to try and find out what your full subsets are. Now unfortunately there's no way to know straight away. The biggest difference between using like fresh superior gear is you can see what the substats are from the word go. And I think if we can find some flawless gear, you can see what all the substats are for the word from the word go, okay? So I can see, before I even do anything to that, I can see what all the subsets are. So I know right away before I do anything what I'm going to get for building this up, okay? And it means that I can make a decision right off the bat, okay, this is worth my while leveling this piece of gear. Now obviously if you get something that's superior, you're only going to have to get to level 3 to see what that final subset is, and then at that point you can decide if you're going to focus on that piece of gear or not. Now every character's different. I mean, you've got someone like Li Ling. With Li Ling, I think you should be looking for substats that are like probably crit damage, attack, stuff like that. That's the type of thing you want to look for. But if you're going to go here for someone like, maybe even someone like Gabrielle, you're kind of going to want substats that are more like accuracy. You're going to want speed. You know, that's the type of substats you're going to want from her. So I think I've done that here. I've got speed on this one. I've got accuracy on none of them, unfortunately. I've got accuracy on this one, on the Apollo bow, and you can see that I've got the 20% accuracy on that. So I'm looking to get more of these to be filled out with the substat of accuracy and speed. That's what I'm kind of aiming for, okay? Now another thing that you shouldn't do, just don't do it. These 2 slots here, the bottom 2 slots, don't put flat boosts in there, okay? So if you look here, you'll see you can get, on this bottom slot, you can get gear like this that will give you attack plus 40. It will give you defense. No, we don't want that one. You don't want that one. We don't want that one. We don't want that one. There you go, defense plus 40. HP plus 600. Don't put them into these bottom 2 slots, okay? Do not put flat boosts in those 2 slots. You're just wasting a slot. It's not worthwhile. What you want to be putting in these bottom slots is you want to put in percentage slot boosts. So like this one, attack boost plus 8%. You want to put something like HP bonus plus 8%. That's what you want to be using your bottom slots for, okay? You do not want to be putting flat boosts into your bottom slots. Now, with the top slots, it's a little bit different, because from what I can tell, and I'm yet to find anything to suggest this isn't the case, you can't get percentage boosts in the top 2 slots, okay? You can in your substats, but not on your main stat, you can't, okay? So put your flat boosts into your top slots, so that's your plus whatever attack, okay? And in your bottom 2, you want to put your plus whatever percentage, okay? So in your top 2 slots, only use flat boosts, because that's all you can use. And on the bottom 2 slots, do not waste them using flat boosts. Only use percentage based boosts, and it's going to help you get your characters up to a much higher level. Now it's going to take time, okay? It is going to take time to get the perfect sets, and you'll probably always want something better, but I think it's a good idea as you go through the game to just have a look at what you've got. I mean, just from making this video, I already know that I kind of want to change these two. If I can drop some more gear, I want to get substats that I've got. I want to stick with the attack bonus, but I want to get a bit more accuracy from these. So that's what my aim is going to be moving forward for things like this guy here. I'm actually quite satisfied with them. I think for this one, I'd like to get something that's got a boost to crit rate, get a little bit more crit rate on there. I mean, if you can get something that's got crit rate and crit damage, then you're absolutely laughing, because let's be honest, that's what you want to put on a DPS character. But just focus on gear if you want to clear harder content, because when you start doing things like Tower 2, because yes, in case you didn't know, there's a second tower, characters start off a lot stronger. They're actually higher leveled than your characters at max, so to beat those characters, it's going to come down to things like having higher stats through your equipment, and you need to focus on it now. Don't waste a lot of gold leveling things that are going to be useless for you going forward. And I would say that these ones down at the bottom, if you've got them in your box and they're flat boosts, sell them, get some gold. Unless you're desperate for things to complete a set, I would say that if you are pulling things like that, I would just literally go to here, go to inventory, go to relics, just click on you for example, click sell, do it by whatever star level you want, find your bottom boxes, so square, there you go. That one for example, I'm not going to use it, sell it, bang, easy peasy. Do that for gear that is probably not going to be used. So in that bottom slot, like I say, if it's flat boosts, I wouldn't waste my time leveling it, you're just wasting your gold. But anyway guys, that's it. Bit of a deeper discussion about the relic system. To be honest, it is how you're going to get past a lot of the harder content. Like I say, focus on your subsets, make sure your sub stats are what you want them to be, and you'll be a lot happier moving forward. Anyway, I'm Hazing, thanks for watching, I'll catch you in the next Dislike video dudes, peace out and I'll see you later, bye.